Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Charlie Cox first donned the Daredevil suit, playing Matt Murdock in the Netflix series Daredevil. The Marvel hero is back again in Daredevil Born Again. It's now streaming on Disney Plus, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Daredevil Born Again opens with Matt and his friends Karen Page and Foggy Nelson out for drinks reminiscing about the old days. Deborah Ann Woll and Alden Hansen return to their fan-favorite characters of Karen and Foggy. Now, it's worth knowing for anyone coming in without seeing the Netflix series that Matt is a blind lawyer who has this heightened sense of hearing that really comes into handy when a sniper threatens their evening. Matt swings into action as Daredevil, but the violent and tragic night ends with Matt vowing to end his days as Daredevil. A year passes by, and now crime is on the rise in New York City. Former mob boss Wilson Fisk, who's played by Vincent D'Onofrio, is back in town and becomes the newly elected mayor of New York. Now, of course, he has no business being the new mayor given his violent past. Both Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk come face to face, proclaiming that they've changed and moved on from their identities as Daredevil and Kingpin. Now, the original Daredevil series ran for 3 seasons on Netflix, and since then we've seen Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio pop up in various Marvel movies and TV series like Spider-Man No Way Home, Hawkeye, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, and Echo. Now, if that sounds like a lot of homework, don't worry, as you can really come into Daredevil Born Again with no previous knowledge of this series and these characters. This new series is 9 episodes and really acts like a fresh start without relying too heavily on past storylines. It's set in a very realistic and recognizable New York. You can make direct parallels in its themes and politics to today's fractured political atmosphere. It's essentially a David and Goliath story structured like a courtroom drama and crime thriller. Showrunner Dario Scardapane brings a sense of urgency to this series, as he really asks if the city needs real-life heroes and vigilantes. Matt and Wilson are really facing their own sort of identity crisis as they try to put their past behind them and not succumb to the pressures of what led them to being a vigilante and mob boss. As mayor, Wilson wants the rule of law to return to New York, and D'Onofrio gives Wilson this, husky, gravelly voice and brutish physicality. He's really trying to act like this changed man, but I think it's the audience who will have to decide if this is an act or if he's really trying to put that Kingpin personality behind him. We see Matt Murdock and other characters struggle with trusting the judicial system to play out fairly instead of taking matters into their own hands. As Matt, Charlie Cox is incredibly charming, and there's this kind of easiness you feel with him back in this character. He seems to be really having a great time entering this world again, and that really rubs off on the viewer. While there are plenty of action scenes, Daredevil Born Again succeeds at showcasing the moral compasses of Matt and Wilson, both when we see them on the clock and what they're like behind closed doors in their personal relationships. Now, Marvel has been relying on past characters to really keep the MCU going, but I think that the creative team here behind Daredevil Born Again have found a really strong path forward at showing new shades of Daredevil and Kingpin. I'm giving Daredevil Born Again 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. So there are movie reviews and TV reviews, tons of reviews of all of the Marvel content. I know you're going to love them. So check out my YouTube channel, click subscribe, follow me across social media at Paul's Movie Trip, and let me know your thoughts. Are you excited about this new iteration of Daredevil? What have been some of your favorite Marvel series? Let me know in the comments, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Daredevil Born Again. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.